Hey everybody, this video brings me and Chris out to RetroCon 2022. As you can see, we are all set up, ready to make some money. He's got his stand, I've got my stand. Patricia's here as well. She's watching my booth right now to make me money. Again, I'm hoping for at least like $4,000 or $5,000 by the time I get back after filming. Okay, make it happen. But right now, Chris and I are gonna go walk around, see what we can find. I know you're looking for Muppet stuff. I'm looking for, of course, the Figment, the Spice Girls, and I did see some people with movies yesterday, so I'm hoping
for... Here, besides you mean you got competition?
I do have competition, but you know what? It's competition that I'm gonna make some, or give some money. I'm not gonna make any money off that competition. I'm gonna give some money to the competition.
Oh,
I'm gonna buy some movies. That's my goal. Buy some movies. That's all I want to do today. Oh, so this is how today's going to go. The first thing I'm immediately seeing is actually the booth right next to me has a brand new factory sealed Ellie Jurassic Park vintage figure. That is amazing for $55. They did say they'd give me a deal on it. What'd you say, Laura?
It just says Laura Dern.
Yeah,
doesn't say Laura Dern.
I have her loose. I actually have two of her loose, but I have a loose.
You have a loose Ellie?
I have a loose Laura Dern at home. Yes, I do. But
you would like a loose Laura Dern at home. You'd be very happy if you had a loose Laura Dern at home. 2 minutes into this video, and already we've gone completely PG-13. So there you go. Sorry, kids. That is awesome, though. I don't know. You know what? We'll see how I do in sales today, and maybe I'll come back for that. I mean, they even have a Flintstones. Look at this. They even have...
Oh, for Patricia. Look at that. Wow. That's all. Ooh, there's another one. There's Dino back there.
These are the Henson Company.
I know.
Flintstones.
Okay. All right. Well, like I said, we'll see what I make today, and maybe I'll be getting myself a packaged deli. Maybe. Whoa, now these are pretty awesome. Original animation cells. Check these out. They got TMNT. There's Back to the Future, Ewoks, Marvel, He-Man, She-Ra, real Ghostbusters, and more. He-Man, that is awesome. What I'm not seeing, though, is any Figment. I want Figment. I want that little purple dragon. No Figment? All right, it is what it is. Chris, you picking up anything, maybe? Possibly? Some Back to the Future?
This is like the opening credits.
That's awesome.
$500.
That's it? Pocket change. Get two. Buy two.
Well, if I went back in time, I could like buy it when it was, I could steal it right from the production and be like, then I got it for free.
Sure you could. Wait, first, actually, let me ask you a question. So I know you have a bathroom, obviously. One would hope so. Do you have a clock in your bathroom you need to change the time on?
I do not have a clock in my bathroom.
Oh, then you won't be able to fall, hit your head on the sink, and come up with the idea for the flux capacitor. Thus, you will not be doing any time traveling. Oh, so Chris is finding some dark crystal here. Look at that. I'm gonna assume you have these already, right?
I do, but they're so cool though. They're
so okay, I'll be honest, I'm not super familiar with dark crystal. I've seen it like once. So I know. I never grew up with the Labyrinth and Dark Crystal were for some reason movies I just never grew up with. I like them, they're good movies, but anyway, what's this character's name?
This is Jen.
Jen? Jen. Jen. What a boring name. It's a Jim Henson movie. That should be like, I don't know, some crazy fantastical name. Okay, it's Jen. And
Kira.
I mean, Kira's at least a little bit better. Anyway, what I was gonna say is, like, they look so, I don't know, the characters look kind of creepy. Their face is just, especially Jen's face just kind of like creeps me out there. I don't know. It's almost like a half horse face thing going on. I don't like them. I don't like the design of those characters. Anyway, you have those
Brian,
right?
Proud design these. Don't be poo-pooing on the
Sorry, Brian. You already have those? You don't need them? You're passing on them? All right, moving on. Well, Chris is over here checking out all the different Muppet Show things. Again, I know you have all of these, you have that, you have all of them packaged already, right, in your collection? Every single, of course you do. So you're checking that out. But look at this. I'm loving the Walt Disney World Florida pan. That is really awesome. What? How can you forget Walt Disney World?
Because I'm looking at these Big Bird bathroom items.
Do you
have a soap dispenser? Looks like
a soap dish, a toothbrush holder. Do you have these?
Maybe he's just doing muscle. Maybe he's doing a muscle thing.
Do you have these?
I don't. Those are really
they are pretty cool.
They're all ceramic.
Yeah. That's the weird part about them. They're ceramic. Yeah. Those are neat. So you think about picking those up? Maybe. Maybe. You got way too much Sesame Street stuff.
I know that is true.
Yeah. And I know somebody's gonna leave a comment down below saying like, "Oh, can you ever have too much Sesame Street?" Yes, you can. Can you ever have too many Muppets? No, you can never have too much Muppets, but you can have way too much Sesame Street stuff. Hey, big dog's here. Look at that, freshly shaven. Freshly shaved. Look at that. Looking all handsome out here. Wow. And oh my gosh, and he's got Figment as well. That is awesome. I actually already have this comic book, but that's cool. And He still has the Jar Jar standee, which I'm still ever so tempted to pick up. I don't know where I'm gonna put that. It's still amazing. I do want it. You're absolutely right. I just don't know where I would actually physically put it. Of course you did.
I have a question.
Yeah.
So if you show this,
yes,
do you get a copyright strike for using the music? Because
wow.
I think
you know what?
You can.
I'm just gonna start thrifting with this guy instead because I'm getting sick of the jokes.
Oh, that's not a joke. I also want to know because someone could just like come along and then all of a sudden.
And just like that, I'm gonna thrift alone today. Okay, now these are amazing. I don't know what I would do with these, but that's so awesome. So what is it? It's Boo Berry, then it's the Fragrant Berry, Count Chocula, and this is Fruit Brew. But who are they missing?
The mummy, right?
Fruity Yummy Mummy. Yeah, there's no Fruity Yummy Mummy. So these are awesome. Those are really cool. What's $1,200 for this set? I mean, that's pretty amazing. Those are really really cool.
That's a lot of cereal to eat. Because you collect each individual UPC to get those, right? That's a lot of cereal.
Oh my God! This is how today's gonna be. So Chris is losing his mind right now because they have an Eternia playset from Masters of the Universe, still new in box. That honestly is pretty awesome.
I don't think it's still sealed, but just the way that the box is so beautiful. I mean, look at the art. I mean,
the art.
That is what seals He-Man toys.
Is the artwork?
Is the artwork.
That is really awesome.
Much intricate detailing. It's just so good.
Here's the thing, though. When I was a kid, like I watched He-Man, but I was never like super into He-Man, but what I was into was this down here, Monster in My Pocket. I had so many of these back in the day, and I'm only now just realizing they were made by Matchbox. I had no idea. Are you looking for the monster in your pocket? Oh,
I am. I'm just making sure there's nothing in my.
So that's how today's gonna go. Everything we talk about is just gonna become a joke.
Not everything. The things that deserve it.
This is why I've been thrifting with Patricia a whole heck of a lot more recently.
I'm not as sexy.
In fact, you know what?
But I'm a lot funnier.
Go back and watch my stand and tell Patricia to come over instead. So as a kid, I might not have been all that much into He-Man, but I was really into G.I. Joe, and I was definitely into Transformers. Look at these. I used to have all these cassette tapes back in the day. These were so cool. I actually had the boombox that the cassette tape went into. I'm sure they have a name.
Soundwave, right?
Soundwave, is that his name?
Does it come with?
Oh my gosh, look at that. I didn't even see that there. That is so cool.
Does it come with like a small pencil?
To rewind? They should have done that. They should have made a pencil transformer. Anybody who like
a pencil transformer, what does it transform to? It just the eraser?
No, you can transform from a pencil into a robot.
The third party thought about that. You know that, right? You guys get on that.
Oh, we can make the money. We should make like
hashtag trademark
like
now.
Faux vintage toys to go with other toys. We make a pencil for this, and I don't know what else, but we come up with all kinds of ideas. Toys to go with your retro toys.
I saw one that someone was selling the Force for Star Wars, and it was just like the empty package.
We should get on this. That is pretty awesome. So yeah, Transformers are definitely something I was into. But as we all know, as cool as Transformers are, GoBots were better. This has got to be the most amazing and yet most bizarre Kermit the Frog I have ever seen in my entire life. I mean, it's like a life-size Kermit the Frog, but what were you saying about him?
Well, it's a master replica's Kermit.
Okay.
But when you take him out of the box, he definitely has this like coffin look to him. Right?
It looks like he's in a coffin. Yeah. It absolutely looks like Kermit is dead in a coffin right now. That is bizarre. That is weird. I mean, it's cool looking because it's like a life-size replica. You have that, right?
If you ever wanted to have a wake for Kermit, or today is actually Jim Henson's birthday.
Happy birthday, Jim Henson!
So if you ever wanted to have a real memorial, you could have a whole thing and just like
that is weird.
Bow down to your altar.
How you doing that?
Am I doing that? Is that it?
Anyway, coffin Kermit. It's a coffin Kermit. I like it.
Coffee table. You put it on the coffee table.
I don't need to pick up toys. But I really want to pick up a toy right now. No, I'm not talking about the Jawsome Street Sharks, although, wow, that's an amazing selection of Street Sharks. What I'm checking out here is the LJN Honky Tonk Man. I mean, he's not exactly in the mintiest of condition, but oh my gosh, I've never seen the LJN Honky Tonk Man before. I've seen I know they have the standard one over here, which is pretty awesome. I've seen that one. I used to have that one back in the day, but I've never seen this before. That is amazing.
But you could food fight them and get for a better price. I'm sure.
I'm at this point, I'm just ignoring the jokes. This is awesome. I don't know. I don't need it. I don't know, because I buy him and then I'm like, well, then I need the other like plastic one. And then I need, here's other Honky Tonk Man. And now, I was kind of into Jake the Snake as well. And Hulk Hogan's pretty awesome. And before I know it, I have a wrestling collection, and I do not need a wrestling collection. So something I was told I had to do while walking around was a bit of scouting for Patricia, and Chris just found something pretty awesome. Look at this. It's the Flintstones Kids Bedrock Elementary School. That's pretty amazing. So, all right, Patricia, I'm gonna let you know in like 5 minutes. You gotta come over here and you gotta buy that, because that's pretty cool. Oh my gosh, this is a whole heck of a lot of VHS tapes I'm gonna have to go through. They also have a bunch of DVDs as well, and this is really cool. I actually have this in my collection. This is the Ramones Were Out of Here. This is from their I don't know if it's from their actual farewell tour or one of their many farewell tours. This is a really, really cool set. Again, I have this in my collection already. Look at that. It's a CD. So this one's a brand new factory sealed, and VHS set also brand new factory sealed. That's pretty amazing. Like I said, I already have it. I don't need it, but this one's in super minty condition. Mine's not looking this good. Mine's got some age to it. That is awesome and tempting. They said
it makes it more punk that way, though, right?
That's true. That's true. The age makes it more punk rock. You got a point. I'm only asking $15 for it. I don't know. It's tempting.
I mean,
it's tempting.
But it's no puzzle place, though. I mean, it's no puzzle place.
Buy that and start collecting for the puzzle place. Again, hashtag down below, Chris, collect the puzzle place. Get rid of all that stupid Sesame Street stuff you have that there's way too much of, and collect puzzle place instead. You said there's a kind of a Jim Henson tie-in, right? Okay, so hold on, wait a minute. Forget the VHS, forget the DVDs, forget the Ramones. I can't believe I'm saying that, and forget the puzzle place. Chris, what is behind your back right now?
Did you bring your wallet?
Oh, I brought my wallet.
Because if you didn't, you could use this Spice Girls bank.
I don't have one of these. Okay, well, I'm buying something. Oh no, here's one of my other weaknesses, lapel pins, and I'm seeing some pretty awesome ones. I'm loving the Leatherface, the 3D glasses are pretty cool. There's Ash from Evil Dead, there's a Castle Grayskull, there's a Lydia. All right, I'm thinking, is it time to replace some of the pins on my jacket with some new pins, maybe?
Hat. You have a hat. You have a blank canvas of a hat.
I could go with the hat. It's a thought. I'm loving some of these. I don't know. At $7 a piece, I might have to come back and pick some of these up. I'll think about it. Oh, the Camp Crystal Lake one's pretty awesome.
How punk rock? Dude, punk rock. I mean, I know the lapel, and I know the jackets, but do you see a lot of punk rock people with pins on their hats? Because I think that'd be a new thing for you.
No, it's a thing already.
Oh, okay.
I just
I
don't.
thought you'd be a trendsetter, but yeah.
My head's already heavy enough from all the knowledge I have. I don't want to make it more heavy. Wow, the horror VHS are strong today. This is the second stand now with a ton of horror VHS tapes. I don't necessarily collect for horror VHS tapes. I mean, if it's something I don't have on any other format, I'll pick it up. Otherwise, I usually pass on this kind of stuff, but there could be some titles here I actually do need for my collection. I'm not entirely sure. That's amazing to see, though. I'm tempted to start buying these things again, but I know I shouldn't. I had no idea that Chris was such a big fan of the Filmation Ghostbusters. I mean, I knew you liked the original Ghostbusters, but
let's go Ghostbusters.
Although technically, I just said that wrong. I just said I knew you were a fan of the original Ghostbusters. No, this is actually the original Ghostbusters, and then those are the real Ghostbusters. That's a whole story we don't need to get into. Interesting story though. That is pretty awesome. It's the buggy. That is really, really neat. Do you need a buggy for your collection?
That's awesome.
It's only
$300.
It's only $300. Come on, like I always say, buy two. Oh, and look who it is. 8-Bit Fusion's here yet again. Do you have my Luke Steiner sticker? No? And just like that, we're walking away from 8-Bit Fusion. Great. Okay, so the question is, are you tempted to pick up the Batley because you want to complete the set you already have to sell them as a set, or are you going to be like, well, now I have a complete set, so I'm going to keep them all and have them like on display somewhere?
So I have two of them. I have Eureka and Magellan at home.
Oh.
I don't have a Batley for me.
I see.
Magellan and Eureka here to sell.
So you do that for your collection.
So it literally is a mental mind game. Do I want to keep it as a set for myself, or sell it as a set?
What are you asking, $5 on that? Pick it up and complete your set and have yourself a Eurekas Castle set. Buy it. So here's the GoBots Command Center, which is, I mean, not common, but I have one of these for sale in my store. I see these occasionally, but what I've never seen before in my entire life is this, the GoBots Thruster. I have never seen one of those. I didn't even know they made this toy. That is so
the shelf. That's
awesome. They got pulled off the shelf, you said?
GoBot Thruster. I mean,
Yeah.
That is, okay, again, just like that, we go PG-13 once again. That is amazing. That is really cool.
You,
and
yeah.
and that is...
Rob's Toy Box, man.
What is it? Rob's
Toy
Rob's
Box.
Toy
Box.
Rob's Toy Box. Yeah, you guys want this. Check that out. I mean, that is so cool. And that is why I don't collect toys, because I'm so tempted right now to drop $100 on some GoBots. But I know better. If it was $100 on like a Spice Girl command center or a Spice Girl, a Spice Girl.
Why don't they
No,
have that?
they need a Spice Girl thruster. That's what they need. I
there we
would spend $100 on a Spice Girl thruster. So I have been seeing a bunch of Game Boy Color, and Game Boy Advance games today, though unfortunately it's mostly stuff I already have, or if it's not, it's something like this, the Addams Family Pugsley Scavenger Hunt. That is really cool. They're asking like $17 on it, which is not a bad deal. $17, so that's actually a pretty good deal, but you guys know me, I'm just, unless it's a game like I really, really, really want to have in my collection that I know I'm going to play over and over and over again, I just gotta be good and can't be dropping like crazy money just to complete my collection. It's tempting though. It's Addams Family. That's amazing.
How many games are you missing?
I probably hundreds. They made a lot of Game Boy Color and Game Boy Advance games, and I don't have nearly any way to read. What am I trying to say? I need a lot more. That's what I'm trying to say, and I'm tempted to buy all these. I don't know. I'm just gonna walk away before Chris somehow convinces me into buying it.
Buy it.
No.
Hashtag buy the game. Down below. Buy the game.
I've always been a sucker for the Disney TVs, but I'm kind of also a sucker for a TMNT TV. That is cool. Look at that. It's actually got like a shell kind of like finish to it. That is really, really cool. And they got a Batman one here. I'm thinking that's George Clooney Batman right there, right? I'm thinking.
I think it's got nipples.
Does it have bat nipples on it? It does right there.
Yeah,
one nipple, two nipple.
Yeah,
perfect.
tweak them
It
in,
does
yeah.
have the bat nipples. That is cool. $150. That's an awesome TV. I see TVs like this all the time at like flea markets. I'm always so tempted to pick them up, but it's one of those things where it's like, what would I do with it? Where would I put it? I have no idea, but I kind of want the TMNT one, or maybe the bat nipple one. I don't know. Comments down below.
You put the Batman one
TMNT or bat
in
nipples.
your bat cave, and you put the Teenage Mutant Turtle one in the sewer. I mean, that's where they go. That's where they go.
Nipples or turtles? Comments down below. Oh, Chris is losing his mind right now. Look at this. It is a Fraggle Rock costume and mask from Ben Cooper.
Those are the best ones. They're like the cheap masks,
awesome.
and then you have like a smock that says the character's name.
So it probably says like
Of
red Fraggle or
Right,
something
sure,
like that, right?
right,
Yeah, that.
sure.
I mean, that's pretty awesome. $30. I mean, you can get them for like 25. You don't have one of those, do you? Oh, I'm thinking you need that. It's cool. It's cooler than Sesame Street.
Quite possibly.
Are you gonna think about it?
I'm gonna think about it.
You know what's gonna happen? You're gonna think about it. You're gonna come back for it, and it's gonna be you're gonna be going. Where's the Fraggle? That's what you're gonna be
Someone's
doing.
going to have rocked my world and taken it away from me. Is that what you're saying?
You're gonna snooze, and you're gonna lose. That's what's gonna happen. We'll see. Whoa. Get your stupid Moki out of the way. Look at this. It is an Uncle traveling matte plush. Okay, all right. I always say, like, I don't collect plush. I'm not going to pick plush up, but this is one of my all-time favorite, like, Muppet characters.
He comes with his pith hat.
He travels for a living. Come on, that's my life right there. That is so cool.
So we should start every video now with, Dear nephew Gobo, dear Cinema Sickness viewers. Like, that's how you should start.
This is cool. Man, I don't see a price on this one. Ooh.
Send him a postcard and ask him how much it is.
That is tempting. I feel like I should just put it down and walk away. You know what? I'm going to find out how much that is, actually. Okay, good news. The Uncle Traveling Mat was $75, so I won't be starting my Uncle Traveling Mat collection today.
But you totally should.
I'm not picking up an Uncle Traveling Mat for $75 now. Wow, here's a throwback. This is a Burger King Kids Club Goob Troop pail. That is awesome. I used to have all the toys for this. I probably had this pail at one point in my collection. This was a beach pail. You can make like little sand impressions out of this. That's awesome. That's amazing. But I don't know why Chris isn't freaking out over this. It's a shirt tail, like, oh, as I break it, shirt tail ornament or something. What is that?
Ornament holder.
Oh no, it's a stocking holder. Look at that. Do you have one of those?
I do not. So this is the pre-Hanna-Barbera shirt tail.
Question though, like, do you collect for shirt tails or do you not
really
collect for shirt tails?
When I see something like, ooh, that shirt tail speaks to me.
It's like
50%
of the time I see you freak out and immediately buy shirt tails, and the other 50% of the time you just go and walk away. So I don't get your shirt tail collecting.
Sometimes the shirts they speak to me. When they speak to me, that's when I jump on.
You picking that up? No. All right.
Put it back down, actually.
Okay. Yeah.
Dropped it.
I say be careful because I almost broke it. So now that I'm a Universal annual pass holder, along with being a Disney annual pass holder, does that mean I need to start freaking out over Universal stuff as well and buying vintage Universal things because they got this amazing hat here. I am kind of freaking out over that. Honestly, that's amazing. With ET there, that is so cool. I don't know. I'm guessing I need to start buying the Universal stuff and rocking the Universal stuff as well. Again, Bob Paycheck, you made me want to buy stuff like that. Patricia already has a pretty big Flintstone collection, so I don't know what she needs and what she doesn't need. I know she has, again, a lot of stuff, but I'm thinking she's gonna be losing her mind today because I've been seeing so much Flintstone stuff all over the floor. I've been taking pictures of all of it, letting her know this stuff exists and it's here. She needs to come back and look at this stuff. That's awesome. So Chris is finding his Muppets. Patricia's getting her Flintstones. I found some Spice Girls. Again, all I need to find now are some movies I actually need. Maybe a Game Boy game, maybe a Figment. I want to find a lot of stuff actually. And Chris is also finding some Who Framed Roger Rabbit merchandise as well. Look at that, it's a Benny the Cab keychain. That's pretty awesome. So yeah, you're a diehard Who Framed Roger Rabbit.
Yeah.
More so than Shirt Tails apparently.
Oh, absolutely.
That's awesome.
Roger Rabbit blows a Shirt Tails.
Well,
I think everyone would agree on that.
I mean, there's not much Roger Rabbit doesn't blow away. Definitely better than those Muppets. So Chris, did you ever have an Alfie 2? I used to have one of these. Me and all my friends had one of these back in the day. Did you ever have one of these?
So I know you don't want me to do any dad jokes.
Okay.
But I had an Alf. I never had an Alfie 2. Sorry, I had to do it because that's just
so what you're
the
saying
way it
is
is.
you didn't have an Alfie 2, but you had an Alf 2. I see what you're saying there. This is awesome. You put these like cards in there and all these like games you can play. It taught you how to like read and write and count and all that stuff for kids.
I pick one of those up then,
yeah,
because I definitely need that.
You actually need one of those now. That's what you need. There you go. So as I've said in previous videos, if I was to get into toy collecting, if there's one thing I was really to focus on, it'd be knockoff toys. Because I think knockoff toys are so cool. Look at this. It's Donny and His Friends. I mean, that is amazing. Can we figure out what this is knocking off? Clearly Figment, right? It's clearly knocking off Figment. That's what that is. And that is awesome. It's a whole box of them as well. I mean, again, I'm not going to get into collecting toys. I'm not even going to get into collecting the knockoff toys, but Donny and His Friends. I'm liking that. Here we go. We got some more Spice Girls down here. It's a Jerry Halliwell Ginger Spice. I do, of course, already have this one. There's not many dolls I still need for my collection. Some of the later like series, I don't have those complete, but the older or the older series, whatever you want to call them, the original series, I have all of these. So that's cool to see. Even with a crushed box, I mean, if I didn't have it, I'd still probably buy it.
You have a crush on her, so having a crushed box just makes sense.
I got a crush on them all. All right, so South Street Art Mart is here with all their amazing stuff, including, look at this, spicy pin pack. That is really, really cool. One for you, one for a friend. That is amazing. However,
do you have any of those?
I'm probably going to pass on this, but what I'm not going to pass on is something they actually have over here in a cooler that I definitely want. Look at all the VHS tapes over here, but look at this. It is Change, a Hot Topic exclusive Sub-City DVD, CD DVD combo pack. That's awesome. A lot of good bands on here. So brand new factory sealed. I don't have this in my collection. That is awesome. And only $5 for this. So that I'm definitely picking up. Tempted by the Spice Girl pins as well. I don't get they are tempting, but I think I'm gonna be good. Hold off on those. Ooh, they got some Gidget as well. That's awesome. All right, I'm gonna be good. I'm just gonna pick this up. I mean, it's brand new factory sealed. I gotta grab this. Can it be? Did Chris just find a Kermit he's not aware of? You have no idea what this one is? Is it legit? Is it like...
I think it's legit. There's no tags.
There are no tags on it.
Absolutely not legit. Oh, okay. It's a bootleg Kermit. That's why I was like, where did that Kermit come from?
Do you collect the boots?
Not often.
Oh, you ruined it. You should have gone, no! All right, these are cool. Look at that Zombiethon Wizard Video VHS, brand new factory sealed. Return of the Zombies. That is cool as well. Also brand new factory sealed. See, these are tempting to pick up. He's asking a pretty penny on those, so I'm tempted. He's slashing prices. He's slashing prices for the slashers. Things I need to think about. I need to make some more money so I can spend some more money. Here's something you don't see every day. This is from Family Dog. Show of hands, who remembers Family Dog? I got some Family Dog VHS tapes at home in my collection. That is cool. Never. You used to see merchandise for this all the time. I remember seeing merchandise for this a lot when I was a kid, but you just don't see merchandise for it anymore. I guess all this stuff just got thrown out. And there's Cooler from Pound Puppies. That's awesome with his jacket and everything. Which was cooler? Cooler or Family Dog? Battle of the Dogs. So definitely something I regret not picking up years ago. This is before I started reselling stuff or was like really into collecting all this kind of stuff, but I came across a Rainbow Bright kitchen set just like this at a Goodwill for like $5-10, and at the time I was like, well, it's cool, but what would I want with that? Looking back on it, I'm like, oh my gosh, I should have bought that in a heartbeat. It was also like in minty condition.
And you should use it for your kitchen. I mean, I know you need a new stove, so I mean, that you just could have used that.
I should have picked it up. I kicked myself for not grabbing that. Cool to see one here. This one's not as in quite minty condition, but yeah, I remember the one. I remember looking at it and thinking, wow, that is really, really in mint condition, and I passed on it. They didn't have the trash can to go along with it though. That's cool. That's awesome. I mean, hindsight's 2020. All right, this is awesome to see. It's not only my buddy, but it's also Kid Sister as well. I never had a My Buddy growing up. I always wanted one. I remember seeing the commercials for it, the My Buddy, wherever I go, he goes. And that song is stuck. And now that song is stuck in your head now. This is awesome. That is so cool. And then they came out with Kid Sister afterwards. I remember they shortened the commercial. Right, it was a full commercial for My Buddy. And then all of a sudden the commercial all of a sudden got shrunk down to like half. And there was Kid Sister, Kid Sister. That is awesome. That is so cool. Yeah, I never had one growing up. Only $25. I could have one now, and they could get up in the middle of the night and murder me and my entire family. Ooh, it's tempting. Oh, so the truth comes out now. You pass on the other battley because he wasn't minty enough for you because you're batty when it comes to your condition of toys. But this one here is looking pretty good. What'd you end up paying for that one?
$3.
Ooh, and it's cheaper. Mintier and cheapier. So that's awesome. So now you're...
And Betlier?
So now your collection's complete. But here's the thing. So you're picking up for Eurekas Castle, which is puppets. It's not
Noel McNeil was on that show.
I don't, but still, it's not actually a Jim Henson production.
No. It's not in my Jim Henson collection. It's
and you collect for that. So I'm thinking there's maybe some other something called Puzzle Place that's also not a Jim Henson production.
I'm not sure
that you have to collect for.
Maybe the Henson performers were in that. Maybe, I'm not sure.
Hashtag Chris, collect the Puzzle Place. And just like that, I am gonna be broke because Phantasm Comics is here, and they've got a whole boatload of Blu-rays, including some awesome things like Slaughterhouse for only $10. I mean, there's a lot of Scream Factory, there's a lot of Arrow, there's a whole boatload of Criterions, and everything's fairly well priced. And I'm tempted to be dropping some money right now on all this stuff. I don't know. I'm gonna try to be good and pick up just like a couple of things I want the most, but wow, I could really go broke right now. Oh my gosh, they got box sets here as well. Look at this house set. That is so cool. I am gonna pass for $160 though, because I technically already have them on DVD. I don't need that set, but I do want that set. Yeah, I'm seeing just so much cool stuff here. I know you guys are probably watching this right now, drooling as well over all the amazing stuff that's here. Yeah, all right. I don't know what I'm picking up yet. Definitely the Slaughterhouse. I need that for my collection. For $10, I'm gonna grab that, but I don't know. I'm thinking I gotta pick up at least maybe 2 more titles. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna try to pick up maybe 2 more titles and do a deal for like 3 for $25, maybe? Probably. All right, so I think I've decided on the 3 titles I'm gonna pick up. So I'm gonna grab Alligator. This here being the 4K Blu-ray set. That's awesome. I only have this on VHS, so that's an upgrade. Nightmare Sisters, which I've actually never seen, but it looks fantastic. So picking that up, some Vinegar Syndrome, that's cool. And again, I am getting Slaughterhouse, $10 a piece, so they would do 3 for $25, so I'm grabbing all of those. That's awesome. And again, I'm tempted by so many more of these. I'm most likely gonna come back and pick up some more stuff. Like all these Criterions, they're mostly $10. Okay, well, I'm showing you $15 ones, but I swear a lot of these were $10. There we go, $10, $10, $10. So I'm tempted to grab a bunch of those as well. There's a bunch of more horror stuff. He said he has some horror stuff he hasn't listed yet, some more stuff he's bringing tomorrow. So chances are I'll be buying a few more of these, maybe not today, but tomorrow and soon and for the rest of my life, right? Yeah, I know. Chris, how many times have I had to tell you, stop playing with your Hooters? Look at that. That is Hooter from Captain EO. That is a cool find. You just grabbed that for $25. Captain EO figure for $25. I mean, that's awesome.
Captain EO. This is him and Captain EO just
wow.
like jamming onto his little
yeah,
figure, right?
That is amazing. That's cool. All right, so you're grabbing that. I mean, I don't blame you. That's a cool find.
I had to grab a Hooter.
You had to grab. You always have to grab it. When a Hooter presents itself, you've got to grab it. I really hope Patricia's making me some money over there because I'm finding some more stuff I want to pick up here. Look at this. It is a Figment hand puppet. And for a second I thought, oh, I already have this. I don't need to pick this up. Then I looked at my pictures of my collection. Turns out I have one very similar to this, but the one I have has a closed mouth. This one has an open mouth, which I know, whatever, but it's a completely different hand puppet that I need for my collection. I need to pick this up. They're asking $10 on it. It's in like really good minty condition. All right, I'm picking up a Figment hand puppet. I gotta get this in the collection. That's awesome. And now I'm like officially broke. Again, I really hope I have some money waiting for me when I get back to my stand. Here's a whole lot more Game Boy Color, and Game Boy Advance games, and surprisingly, I'm actually finding a couple I need for my collection. This one's BMX Trick Racer, look at that, for $3, and Madden 2001. So my guess is neither of these are actually any good. I mean, okay, the BMX one might actually be kind of good. I'm looking forward to testing that one out. Madden, I really have no interest in whatsoever, but I don't have them for my collection, and they said they would do 2 for $5, so all right, for $2.50 a piece, I'm picking up 2 more games I need for my collection. So that's awesome. 2 more down, complete collection, still way off. So I'm here now at the Big Kids toy store, and I'm finding some Spice Girls stickers. I actually just picked up some of these stickers the other day, but I don't believe it was this set. I'm not 100% sure about that, but I'm pretty sure it was a different set. I know the set I had wasn't as minty as this, so I'm thinking I'm gonna pick this up, but I gotta ask, April O'Neil, look at this. How with the shurikens or whatever the things are called, how much are you asking for your special stickers?
$5.
$5. All right. So I mean, how could I pass on special stickers from April O'Neil? I'm picking these up. Here's a whole milk crate full of movies. I'm seeing some really interesting things like John Wick 3, which I already have. I don't need that, but I don't have Father Goose on Blu-ray, and I don't have Split Second either. That is awesome. I'm only asking $1 a piece on everything in here. So I'm gonna grab those, and then because Mickey's actually here doing autographs this weekend, I'm gonna pick up these for the store. They got some Monkeys VHS tapes. Those are awesome. So yeah, $1 a piece. I'm grabbing all this stuff here for $5. Those are awesome finds. Wow, so as I've told you guys many times before in the past, Mask was one of my all-time favorite animated TV series from the 80s growing up, even though I had no idea when it was ever on TV, and I only caught it here and there just when it was randomly playing when I'm flipping through the channels. But look at all this amazing stuff they have here, all these really awesome toys, all new, mint in package. And I'm seeing a Hurricane there, mint in package. If I was gonna get one mint in package, it would be the Hurricane. So that's awesome.
Can I just ask a stupid question?
Yeah. Well,
I mean, I'm going to ask it anyway.
I was going to say how that's different than any other second of my life.
But I like how the names of the vehicles
are
named after animals. So there's a firefly, a raven, a thunderhawk, a gator, a piranha, and then there's like wind things. There's a firecracker and a hurricane.
I mean, there's a firecracker, hurricane. There's a slingshot. There's a jackhammer. There's a switchblade. They're not all named after animals.
So the question is, why are some animals and others not? It should be stuck to the theme.
The answer is because it's a cartoon series from the 80s, and you're thinking way too hard about this. That's why. All right, so I was gonna say something about the GoBots Command Center here, mint in box, because that is pretty amazing to see again, like unopened. That is awesome. But forget that. I want to talk about what Chris is saying over here when he's like, what is this? Who is that? This
is Hooter.
No, get that out of the way. The Miss Elizabeth. He's like, who's Miss Elizabeth? Is that like some like Miss America contest beauty winners?
And then I go, it must be a wrestler. It's got to be a
Comments
wrestler
down below.
Because I have no idea what that is. So
I know who Miss Elizabeth is. Anybody who has any just knowledge of pop culture in general would know who Miss Elizabeth is. No. Oh my gosh. Comments down below. School him on Miss Elizabeth. Rest in peace, Miss Elizabeth. Jeez. Blasphemy.
It's a wrestler.
Go back to your Muppets. Here's a box of miscellaneous toys, all at $2 a piece, 3 for $5, and within them I'm finding a Pigment PVC figure. That is awesome. Now, I know for a fact I already have this one at home. However, I just recently found out there are actually paint variations and apparently like copyright variants of these, so I don't know if I need this one or not. I have no idea. I might need it, I might not need it, but at $2, I'm gonna take the chance. I'm not passing on Figment for $2. All right, so we're here at Chris's buddy Scott's booth, and this is where you drop all your money. This is the reason why you set up this weekend, was to make money, specifically to basically drop it all right here at this booth, because you're finding a ton of Muppet stuff. Oh, look at this, they're Muppet Pop. It's Muppets. Muppets, Chris. Remember the Muppets? They're back in POG form. That's awesome. So you got the whole bag full of them?
The whole bag of
That is
Muppet
insane.
Pogs.
That is awesome.
Get the Muppet Christmas Carol
Very
storybook.
cool. What are these?
Muppet Babies Live. This is a live stage show.
Wow.
Like, giant costume characters.
So
you would chant, and you would I guess you would protest it. You're like, no, Miss Piggy,
No, Rolf. No, Rolf.
right,
Put the
right.
piano down. That's
Right.
awesome. That is so cool.
And then we have a Fraggle
Fraggle Rock puzzle. That's cool. Oh wow,
This
look
is
at that.
A Muppet high school puzzle. They're like in the Gonzo's locker.
Yeah,
and
that
they're,
one's
like,
actually
checking all
that one's
junk in
actually
there.
really. Oh, he's got the picture of him and Camilla in there.
That's right,
That's
that's
cool.
right.
That is awesome.
But of course, right?
Oh,
This is all.
yes.
This is all just this is cool stuff. But
Wait. We forgot to show your carrots.
There's carrots and then there's.
So
sticks.
what are these?
It's Kermit and Miss Piggy driving race car.
Why are they in
plush.
carrots?
Why are they this small? Why are they? Are these,
There's no reason for this. They're just in carrots.
So either these are extremely large carrots, or they they shrunk themselves down into like.
But again, there's no reason for this. They're just in carrots.
they're
Okay.
not something special
All
or
right.
anything, so I don't know
Muppets
why.
and carrots for
Muppets
whatever
and
reason.
carrots.
It's okay. But this is probably the coolest thing.
At this whole show.
Yeah,
the whole show.
This is the coolest thing ever.
Easily.
This was
Even
awesome.
I mean, we have cool shit at our booth. I mean, we have cool stuff at our booth.
You're free. Well, watch your language. I know you're
We have
excited, but oh
cool
my gosh.
Stuff at our booth, Muppet stuff.
But look at this. It is a Miss Piggy plush chair.
I mean,
That is awesome. Whoa.
I would
smack me in the face with
sit
it.
in this if I could. I mean, I need to take a break from all the amazing stuff.
You need to sit down, just take a deep breath, and chill.
Oh
I
my
know your day has just been made by all the Muppets you just found, but again, breathe in, breathe out. You got a piggy.
Bring in the pig. Breathe in the pig.
And now you're officially broke. All right, so we've gone around the entire convention. We're now making our way back to our booth. Chris bought so much stuff. I'm holding stuff for him. I'm holding Chris's hooter, but we're finally making it back to our booths now. So the question is, did Patricia make me a boatload of money? Yeah, maybe.
How long have you been gone?
Yo, don't look at me. Look at this guy. I thrift quickly. Somebody who I thrift with thrifts very.
The rumors are false.
Very slowly.
Piggy agrees with me.
But did you make you some money? Yeah?
Yes.
Nice. All
I
right.
may have haggled and I didn't ask you.
What? That's it. You're fired. Go home. Whatever. As long as I made some money, I'm happy. All right, Patricia. Well, thank you so much for watching the booth for way too long because of Chris over there. But now you're free to go now to do some shopping. And just a heads up, there was a ton of Flintstone stuff.
Can I get some of the money that I sold for you?
Maybe I'll be nice and buy you something. So all right,
friendship.
it's whatever the cheapest thing you find is. That's like $2 or $3. I will totally buy it for you. I promise. So I just met with viewer Doug here, and look at this. He brought me a Figment pin. This is from the Undiscovered Future World. He said this was like a tour you could take. I honestly, I'm not familiar with this pin or even the tour. I want to find out where this tour is. I need to take this tour. That's awesome. So a Figment pin I did not yet have in my collection. That is really cool. So thank you so much for this. That is awesome. Hello, how's it going? You like Figment? No? Maybe? All right. So, oh, you... Another viewer, awesome, thank you. All right, so that's cool. So Doug, thank you so much for the amazing Figment. I appreciate that. That is amazing. So look who showed up. It's Brandon, and look at this. He's bringing Criterion collections that I don't have in my collection. I need these, and we just did a trade. We don't need to talk about what we traded for. We did a little trade. Some of my stuff for some of his stuff. I'm always down for trading. So this is awesome. 3 more Criterions for my collection. I'm happy with that. Thank you very much for bringing these along and doing a trade with me. That's awesome. Anything good? Yeah, good stuff. Ooh, some Capital Critters. And that's awesome. All right. Some NES games. You're finding some good stuff. All right. Well, awesome. Well, thank you for these and happy hunting. But buy some more stuff off me though. Okay, now I'm officially on a mission. I'm leaving my booth. Chris is actually watching it for me because I just got word there are some Spice Girl dolls apparently somewhere out on the floor in a black bin on the floor is what I was told. A guy just came walking by my booth with Spice Girl dolls. They were ones I already had, which was good, but then he goes, oh, the guy had a ton of them, or they were $10 a piece. Some of them talked. I only have like one talking Spice Girl doll, so I don't know where these are. I'm looking on the ground, a black bin on the ground apparently. Again, I'm on a mission. I gotta find these Spice Girl dolls. Hopefully they're still there. Okay, I am officially losing my mind right now. I just came across the Spice Girl dolls. Now, all of these ones here I actually already have. So I already have all of these. They're already in my collection. I even have this Talking Victoria. That one I have as well. It's the only Talking Spice Girl doll I have. However, I don't have any of these. Look at this. I don't have anything from this. I don't even have anything at all from this series right here. That is awesome. So the Mel B, the Victoria, the Emma here, that's awesome. And I don't have this Mel B, I don't have this Emma, and I don't have this Mel C. That is awesome. That is amazing. That is fantastic. These are $10 a piece, but so that if I get all 6 of them, they'll just do $50. So yes, am I about to drop $50 on Spice Girl dolls? Yes, I 100% am. These are amazing. I am so happy to add some Spice Girl dolls I don't actually have to my collection. I come across these all the time. Rarely do I ever find these. Okay, I'm really happy I'm out here this weekend now. I cannot even begin to explain to you guys about how happy I am right now about finding all these. In fact, I've actually found multiple Spice Girl things today, and I found Figment today, I have found movies today. I know, I'm dropping a lot of money. I'm probably not gonna be making very much from this show because I'm spending all the money I'm making, which wasn't my initial plan. I was hoping to actually have some money to take down the Walt Disney World with me, but you know what? When you come across Talking Spice Girl dolls, when you come across Figment, when you come across good deals on horror movies, you spend money. That's what you do. That's the rule. You gotta drop the money, and I'm dropping money. Hey, look who's back. Patricia is back from thrifting for her Flintstones. What did you end up buying here? We got like a vinyl bag. Wow, look at that. You've got a little mug. Oh, look at that. Dino and Fred playing some baseball there. What loser did you buy those off of? I have no idea. What else you got here?
Some guy named Cinema.
Oh, look at that. Little Pebbles keychain, and there's something else, right? Oh my gosh, a beach Barney. That's cool. That is amazing. So, all right, you're fine. I told you there's a lot of Flintstone stuff.
There's stuff in the hubby's bin.
I was gonna say I hope so, because we saw a ton of Flintstone stuff. Yeah.
I have a lot.
All right. Awesome. Well, at least you found something you need. That's good.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, well, again, thank you for your help. I appreciate it.
Friendship.
Yes, friendship. All right. Enjoy your Flintstones. Excuse me, ma'am. What are you doing over here? Are you filming all my stuff? No, there is no filming of the Cinema Sickness merchandise. Please leave. Please leave. Get out.
I kind of would like your autographs.
No, you don't deserve my autograph. You're filming in my booth. You don't appreciate that. Oh, Rat Sash is mad at me now because I interrupted their video. Sorry about that. Here, I'll make it up to you. You can have a free autograph. A free $1,000 autograph copy of Titanic. There you go. Awesome. Everybody check down below for links to Rat Stash. Give him a sub. You're welcome. You're not mad at me anymore? Good. Thank you, Dave. It's just a Cinema Sickness party because Mike's showing up now. I'm surprised you're not out of Jake's instead. Oh wait, no.
I was there earlier.
Of course you were out at Jake's, and I'm sure you'll be there tomorrow as well. I'm going to be kind of jealous. I mean, as much fun as I'm having here, kind of sad it's going to be like 3 weeks till I get back out to Jake's. Oh, I'm going to be down in Disney for like 2 weeks after this. So that's 3 weeks out at Jake's. I'm going to go through the withdrawals. So immediately the week I get back, Jake's. Plan on that Sunday at Jake's. And if you find any Figment or Spice Girls, buy them for me. Thanks. All right, guys, so that is going to do it for RetroCon day number 1. I am beat. I am tired. I am going home. You're here, like, still setting up. Look at this. You've expanded into
day 2.
You've expanded into NECA's spot. NECA's sold out all their stuff, and Chris was like, "Well, we're right next to them. I'm going to take up their whole entire spot." So, all right.
It's Muppet Madness day 2.
Fair enough. I mean, that's pretty awesome. You got a whole new setup here going. All right, so we know who's making the most money tomorrow. It's going to this guy, but anyway. All right. Well, I'll see you tomorrow because hey, how's it going? All right, I'll see you tomorrow. I'm done. I'm out of here. So with that, again, we are done. Are you just gonna follow me? All right. You're gonna follow me home like a little lost puppy?
Following you on Twitter and Facebook, Instagram, down below, all that good stuff.
Well, hit that like button. BBG. Everybody's getting out of here. Look at this.
What's up,
hit that
everybody?
like button. Hit that subscribe button. Check down below for links to Patreon, Spreadshirt, and the Cinema Sickness store. It came from Cinema Sickness. Also check down below for a link to...
Oh, Jersey Geek. I thought it was you.
Yeah, that's
Muppet
you.
Stuff and Jersey Geek.
There you go. Check down below for links to every. Oh! Check down below for. We're all having a blast here. Check down below for links to everybody. Again, hit the like button, subscribe button, all that stuff. And I will see you guys in tomorrow's video. We'll be back here for day number 2 of RetroCon. All right, see you guys then. Bye.